Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and we are going to do a solo Nightfall completion guide for the Warden of Nothing. Now this is where you can get the new hand cannon from this strike. I think it's called Warden's Law. It does have a curated role on it, so if you are looking to try and farm for that one and you don't have anybody else to run with, this could be a guide to help you guys out. As you're going through the strike, you're going to be facing some void shields pretty much all throughout, with the Minotaurs that are going to be kind of spaced all over the place. Solar damage is also going to be coming at you very frequently. So, my recommendation for your card on the Nightfall is going to be an Arc Singe and Heavyweight. Again, Heavyweight's just always a good one to bring with you. Works for you, doesn't really work against you, and if you're just going for completion and not the 100,000 points, pretty much a good thing to have on there. Don't really need anything else, don't need any debuffs. If you're going for points, that'll be a different build and different run for another time. Most things in the strike are going to be either doing solar or void damage, so Arc Singe is going to help you and not hurt you very much at all. For the build, going to go Striker Titan. Honestly, any void, wow, can't even say the right word. Arc subclass is going to be what you're going to want to do. You're going to want some that potentially will cover more enemies spreading around if you need it. So for Striker, I'd probably do, Code of the Earthshaker as opposed to Code of the Missile. Mostly just because when you do want to go for the damage, you're probably going to want to go for multiple strikes to clear some areas. If you're going for a Warlock, I probably would recommend actually Chaos Reach, just because you can kill quite a few things at range, do a lot amount of damage at range, and for a boss, something like that, you can pump out a lot very quickly. For a Hunter, honestly, Arc Strider's still going to be very good. Your choice in class, but I would just run Radiant Flux. That will help you pretty much the whole way through. But we're just going to run the top level. Double Grenades never hurts as well, so that's kind of a bonus for Titans. Kinetic is up to you. I'm just going with my Go Figure because I have an Outlaw Rampage roll on it, and I finally masterworked this thing, so we're just going to go ahead and use that. Basically, but anything at mid-range is probably going to be okay. Auto Rifle, Pulse Rifle. Pulse may be probably the proper range you're looking for your Kinetic, because you're going to be using it quite a bit. For the middle one, you're gonna, because your weapons do actually lock, you are gonna want something void to drop those Minotaur shields. There's not too many other shields, and if there are, most of them are gonna be a couple solar ones, and just pick them off with this, or just use your power up. And most of the shields that you're gonna see are either gonna be on the flamethrowers or the Minotaurs, and those are gonna both be void. So you want something void. Now for a change, in my other one, I did my Subtle Calamity Bow. In this one, I'm going to run my Vouchsafe Scout Rifle. Now, this is recorded before the 16th of October, when the patch is actually going to happen to give those a 15% boost. So, keep that in mind. You should get some more damage out of Scouts coming up after once Festival of the Lost actually starts. So, hopefully that one helps you guys out as well. And, of course, to go with Heavyweight and Arc Singe, something in this category that's going to be Arc. Now, I have a play of the game. This is actually a pretty good one. It's going to hit fairly hard, did quite a bit of damage. You're going to want to run whatever you can for Grenade Launcher reserves. That's going to help you guys out in any way possible as well, so you can carry as many grenades as possible. If you have anything with Heavy Ammo Finder, that's going to be a benefit if you've got it. I don't even think I do, so that's not really a big boost, but you'll get some throughout it. In this way, with something like Rally Barricade, you can dump basically all your grenades into the final Servitor boss and kill it nearly before it comes out, and then if it doesn't, a couple grenades super should probably finish it off. So it's a nice way to melt the boss very, very quickly. Other than that, if you want to use something like Darcy, I would actually really recommend that one. Try not to use an exotic here, just so you guys can see what it's like without it. Kind of a less than optimal run. Wardcliff Coil, you could probably pump out a ton of damage as well, so I mean that might be a viable option. Some rocket launcher reserves, give yourself a lot of bullets there. Darcy, honestly, for me, as many things in this can be killed at range, would probably work really, really well, because you get that 4x shot, plus the heavyweight damage, plus the Arc Singe. Darcy would probably be really lethal, and you'd have plenty of bullets in it. But again, trying not to do that with an exotic. But those are a couple recommendations for you guys. Other than that, whatever perks over here that's going to help your weapons and your build is up to you. So, let's go ahead and jump into the strike, and I will see you guys on the inside. Alright, Guardians, so let's get jogging. Again, this is not a run for points or high score or being as fast as possible. This is to help you guys complete it, show you what to expect in your fights, and also help you guys, just if you're working on it solo, just finish this thing off. If you guys want to see speedruns, there are probably other ones out there, but again, this is just to try and show you guys the best way to finish this thing, and hopefully it helps you guys out. If you guys do enjoy the video, of course, drop a like below, leave a comment if you got questions, thoughts, opinions, better builds. I'm always open to commentary, and I always like to chat with you guys too. You can also follow me on Twitch or Twitter. It's Ebontis, basically everywhere I'm at. So nice to have a weird, unique name. You can kind of have a pretty consistent way to find that you're the only one who's got it. Perk about Rampage right now. It's working hard. Now this is why you do not want to have a solar burn. I mean, if you're going for like crazy speed, I've seen somebody else do a solar burn here, and it worked well. I mean, they managed it well, but there's a lot of solar damage coming at you, so that's just where it gets difficult. This is where your void is going to come helpful, so you can drop them down. Honestly, if you want to do a rocket, you can, but to save my heavy ammo till I get more, I'm just going to go with something basic here. They're kind of sporadic in their shots, the Minotaurs, so if you move around a little bit, and if it gets a little hairy, just back up. This platform isn't totally straight, so just be careful about that. Apparently, I cannot hit his crit spot. There we go. Alright, once he's down, nice thing about finally having a masterwork again. Actually getting some orbs when I'm working on stuff. Kind of miss that. But Outlaw Rampage on a go figure. It's already a damn good gun, so I figured I'd go for it on this one. I have a decent amount of cores. Somebody was giving me a really hard time, so I thought I'd at least use a few. But again, thank you guys as well for all the support on the channel recently. Probably by the time this thing goes up and I wake up the next morning, I'm going to be at like 18,000 subs, which is crazy. It's like 10,000 subs in a fairly short amount of time, so for me, that is just bananas. So you guys are all amazing and awesome, so keep up the support. It's crazy, and I love it. You guys are really being nice to me right now, and I thank you all. In this part, as you're going through, just watch for the trains. This is what will absolutely kill you, are those. If you're going for a extinguish run, for example, I probably would be careful how much you're dodging those trains. Now, if you're going for points, try and kill as much as you can. And of course, trying to be fast is going to help you guys out, and that would be a completely different run. Now here, when you drop down, you've got one enemy off to the side. You can actually kill it before you move on if you want the points from it. See which train is going to drop. Drop right behind it. Get on your Sparrow, and just dodge the trains that are coming to you. Just kind of go back and forth. This one's not nearly as long, so you usually can ride it up here and dodge to whatever else is coming up. It's not usually too fast of a run. Got an elite. I'd love to get some heavy ammo to drop. That'd be kind of nice. Use the containers where you got them as well. Now, this is one of those points where I will probably try and use some heavy ammo. Just because Big Boy here is actually going to start to hurt a little bit. But you're also going to notice you got the void shields in the back. So the incinerators do have those void shields, so try and drop those with some consistency. And again, 15% on scouts is going to be really helpful. See if I can get a grenade in there with that guy. That's going to help a little bit. Trying to save, again, the heavy ammo where I can, just because I don't have a ton of it yet. If you ever want to have a full run of heavy ammo, just go hit a rally flag on a public event before you start something, and you'll be maxed out. So honestly, that's a better way to do it. I just smooth forgot. There's a little more heavy. So this guy, again, watch the shield, but this is why you have void. Both the Minotaurs and these guys are your shielded enemies, and it's just nice to get some of those up. There's some grenade launcher ammo coming to me. Good old Rampage, reload. And then here. And again, not pressing forward, give yourself a little extra cover. Kind of shoot these guys before they really wake up. Gives you a little more space to work with. It's like I'm not going to finish him by the time that train comes by. But when that train comes by, at least cross the tracks. So you got some place to work. Alright, push on up. And now you can do this one of two ways. If you want to kill some of the enemies up top and run it up top. But honestly, if you just come up here, follow the track, and as long as you think you can run the track, you can literally make this whole way and not have to avoid the trains. Now, it's faster to go on a Sparrow, absolutely, not going to argue with that, but if you don't want to try and barely have your Sparrow nicked, waste some time, anything like that, it's honestly easier just to run the tracks up top as quick as you can. And just keep running. So it's a nice way to not have to deal with the trains, give yourself a little extra space. I would probably shoot this barrel here, try and blow up as much as you can. And then we're going to press forward, come down in here, and work on some of these shielded guys. As they're kind of fighting back and forth, work on the Incendors. These guys with the big old shields are going to take a little while for sure. So if you got any Rampage still going, try and use that where you can. Almost got one of those guys. One a little vertical. We can do it up here. Shoot that guy in the toe. And these guys are just so annoying. So this is a point where a grenade's probably going to serve fairly well. It'd be great if I could actually hit him with the grenade. I was just a little short. And honestly, my Go Figure almost does better than my Scout Rifle. Even though it shouldn't, it definitely mows the guy down a lot better. More consistent, and just feels like I can do more damage with this thing. I mean, 15% buff on Scouts, they know something's wrong, obviously. One final dude. These guys with the shields, drop them down. Try and get your damage where you can. If you can stagger them, you're in good shape. Grab any ammo, grab any orbs, and let's keep working. As you can tell, my multiplier is really tiny. Once I get up to like 600 power level, I'll start experimenting with, like, you know, 60 power level drop and work on maybe a 100,000 point run. That'll be a little while, but it will be something I do want to eventually work on. I used to do things like point runs and stuff like that, so I want to get back into it once I get max level. It's just taking me a little while to get there with pretty much any of my characters. I'm like 585, so I'm getting there. So I can do like a 45 point run. So it's possible, but again, just trying to manage time and things. And then we've got Festival of the Lost coming up. We've got Iron Banner coming up. We have so many things to do in the same week. It's kind of insane to me. Now up there, you're going to have the Hobgoblins. If you can pull some of those guys up to front, especially the Hobgoblin, maybe try and hit that barrel, explode a few of the dudes. The Hobgoblin himself is always going to shield up, so be ready, and then try and drop him down. Should be one more Hobgoblin across on this side. Watch him up there. Of course, pop the shield. Once the shield's down, focus him down. You always want those snipers down because they tend to be a little more annoying than they should be, but they're ones to watch. A few adds in front here. Good old Outlaw working some business for me there. Now this is a point where I might actually use heavy. Couple grenades will nearly kill that thing, but I think one of them actually hit his shield. I think both mostly hit him. Just gotta wait for a pop in the shield here. Those trains probably saving me a little bit, but also slowing down my kill time. Nope, got a straggler. But again, use your cover. If the Hydra keeps shooting to one side and you don't want to get picked off, just switch sides of cover you peek out on. Takes the Hydra a second to catch where you are. Gonna have some more ads spawn here, also some in the back, so be aware of that. Now if you want to push up a little bit once that train crosses, you can pull up here. I have some heavy ammo on the ground, so I'm actually gonna shoot the train in the side of the face. So that's perfect. Totally what I was going for. 100% planned. And those guys will go down quicker that way. Now, drop to shield. That's Genesis working for you. So reloading the magazine. I could not hit that guy. Come here, Minotaur. There. Drop the shield down at least. These guys are hurting. Now, at some point, the boss is going to spawn, and it seems to happen when you get enough of these enemies down. So I'm going to obviously try not to get run over by a train. Grab some heavy. And get a little space between me and them, so once the boss actually spawns, he's not going to spawn on my head. You'll know the boss is going to spawn when when Vex, or basically the servitor, actually starts talking. I think I do have to kill this guy just barely. Again, the scout rifle serving me well from range. And this is why something void is exactly what you want for your energy slot. There we go, couple more. Kind of weary about being up here because he can teleport up this direction. But we're getting pretty low on guys, so I got to move up a little bit. I was like, that dude just got totally ran over. Alright, make sure we're good. Fine, big boy. Now again, this is where arc damage and a grenade launcher will serve you well. Find the stairs if you need them. Could teleport back over to the other side. And that should pretty much do it. Now, if you are going for points, you might want to kill as many of those ads as possible before you kill the boss, if you're able to, because then you'll actually lose the chance for the points because the boss will take them with him. And let's push forward to the next part. Here we're going to have the Cabal phase, and then we're going to actually have the Prison of Elders phase, which is a bit tricky, and that's where your super is definitely going to be required. A couple parts just to clear them out. Super heavy, you're going to need some powerful stuff to be able to take out the Prison of Elders, because the speed part of actually getting the mines to spawn is the tough part. Not to spawn, but actually defuse them. Sorry. What's up, guys? Whenever we want to open the door. Now, here's going to be a slower section. Just depending on what you're working with. Got some guys charging up. So just watch what's coming at you. You're going to have a lot of guys. You're always going to have a wanted up here. If you're going for points, the wanteds don't give points, and that, honestly, to me, is really, really frustrating. You can get a grenade up on there on them. That'll actually serve you. Ah, oh my god, I don't know how I'm alive. I shouldn't probably be alive. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Whew, that was too close. So here, of course, your scout rifle putting in some work. So you can get him to explode, kill some guys. If you got a barrel, use it. Let that do some work. Got some scions, try and peek those from far. And this is why, like, again, pulse rifles have been working really well for me lately. When scouts get some love, maybe they'll be better, but honestly, some of the perks that I see on... I haven't had a scout rifle drop with great perks on top of everything else. So that's kind of one of those pieces why also pulse rifles seem better for me. Just because I think I've got better perks on pulse rifles. Between this, and then I got a right side of wrong that's actually been pretty good too. Not quite as good as this one, that's why I finally masterworked this one. For a kinetic with Outlaw and Rampage, it's just been really solid. And I love how it's the little 4 shots too. I don't know why, that just actually feels good, feels reliable. Feels pretty consistent with damage too. May not be quite as fast, but I don't care. I like how it feels. I say that while I'm like missing 6 of my shots. At least I killed him before he squashed my head in. So as you come up here, if the wanted is still there, he may be. But if you're looking for the wanted on this strike, you're going to need to kill him quick. Other than that, he's probably going to leave, which is fine. He's not worth points anyway, and if you're doing this by yourself, he's not really worth all the ammo that you're probably going to have to put into him anyway. So, work on the Incendors. I always feel like I'm saying those wrong. I mean, I feel like that's the letters that are there, but Incendor just feels like a weird thing. Up here, you're going to have a couple Legionaries, and you're likely also to have, there they are, some Scions on each side. So watch those. Keep knocking their heads back. Come on. Show me your face. There. Alright, push on up. I do miss seeing all these cores for a masterwork. Alright, here's where it gets interesting. Grenades, supers, power weapons, these are your friend. Because honestly, this part can be a bit rough. So you're going to have a lot of enemies in the middle kind of duking it out. Spend this time, look, see what's winning. Try and focus on some of those. Try not to get too picked off by snipers, anything like that. Focus on like the guys that are going to be the most annoying to you. Obviously try and drop the shields on Minotaurs. Any shields is going to help so the enemies can actually kill each other. So that'll help. And I mean, when you start firing, apparently everybody's just like, he's still a Guardian, so we have to kill him first. But as you go through, just kind of hang back here off to the left. I would not go to the right quite yet. Seems a safer place to fight these ads. Come here. He's occupied, so I want to drop his shield while he's occupied. There we go. Nice. A little bit of Rampage. Couple more ads out in the front. You can peek up this direction. Again, more shields. At least I'm getting some heavy back. Because I am going to need it. Here we go. Alright, so... at this point, the Warden Servitor presents you a gift. I would probably pick this one up, honestly. I would probably shoot this one, and then pick this up. So, when you do, just know you're going to have some ads coming. So I would actually use this thing on the ads. It's going to make your life easier. You're going to have some majors up here in the middle. Stay in the middle of this. And use this for a quick kill in this section. Now maybe you can drop it down, kill a couple. If you got some stragglers. So you can save a few bullets for the other side, because then we're going over there next. So I'm going to throw a grenade as I work my way over there. Alright, so next I would go to B. Personally, that's just me. So from here, you have to, once you're standing in it, the timer will start going. Now this is where power ammo is going to be important to actually kill these guys. Hang out here. You might even pop a wall. Watch for ads as they come up. Kill them if you need to. Rally barricade will be nice if you're running a Titan. And then we're going to go use my super on the other side. So this one, the timer has stopped. Going to have some ads up there behind me. So once that is done, you know it's good. Head to the other one because you have to stay in there and get in there. And it's important to get there quick. So that shield is down, which will help me kill him. Super time. Now you gotta stay in the circle, but I would try and clear some of the ads out that are a little farther. You're gonna be in that slowing circle, so be careful, but the super will hopefully help you stay alive. Something is trying to kill me over here. Oh, come on. Don't punch me. Don't kill me. Come on, come on, come on. Use my barricade. Survive. That was really close. Yeah, if you come in here, you might even clear out the mine that's been diffused. Now, you are safe on time. You just have to kill the boss. So I'd roll around to this side again. Over here to your left. The boss will spawn in the center. You're going to have some ads coming out. If you got any heavy ammo, might pick some of that up. It will be a Cabal boss in the center. So grenade will help you here. Power ammo as well. Look for him. I got power ammo, actually a pretty good amount of it working right now, so I'm going to see if I can get a rally barricade up and put this to work. So literally 4 shots will actually kill that boss, which is kind of amazing. If you want any more points, throw some more grenades out there. If you got some extra power ammo, you know you can pick up, but don't waste it if you don't have it. And we're good to go. So yeah. Honestly, that's a point where it's kind of a toss-up between like a grenade launcher like play of the game, because it is arc, and then on the other side something like Darcy, where I could probably put a lot of damage into the servitor coming up when I get to that point. But in something like this, the grenade launcher had more of a blast, quicker firing, don't have to aim it, so I feel like the grenade launcher still probably worked a little better, and as heavyweight's on, you're going to be getting heavy ammo drops back. Now, if this was more of a team run for points, I might say a different strategy, because you might be able to work with synergies and things like that of, you know, Well of Radiance and stuff like that to help you stay alive, a little more ammo, stuff like that might be an option. So it depends on what you're going for, but survival, I will say the grenade launcher seems to be pretty successful so far. And we're going to basically kill this guy pretty quickly. So we're going to go rally barricade, grenade, and then as many play of the game bullets as I can shoot at the guy, and hope to kill it. So we're going to come in here, kill the few ads, and then be ready to run to the front of the room once the ads are down. So just a few ads, nothing crazy. Kill these couple. Try not to get killed here, because that would just, you know, ruin my flawless run here. I say flawless, but I probably got smashed on the face of a train way too many times to count doing this. Did get an orb. I wish I could actually get my super up, but I can't. You're going to want to come up here, get ready. Get your grenade launcher, and just start going to town. And again, this is going to be 14 grenades. This is going to be the full amount. Now, not quite dead. Should be close. Now, there's a actual triumph for not taking solar damage. Now, it's not quite going as smooth as I would hope. I need probably one more grenade, and honestly, just a little bit of damage on the boss. Not, ow, oh, hurts so bad. If I can get this grenade on him. Oh, come on, I know he's gonna die too. Well, this will be a bit of a problem. Damn. Now I'm out of heavy ammo. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Well, let's see if I can get any heavy ammo back. That was literally like a perfect run, but just not enough damage. That's my toss-up right there. And honestly, something like Code of the Missile or even just my super being up there would have worked. Damn. Damn, damn, damn.
Friend is here. Judgment at hand.
Alright, well, let's see if I can kill him normally, because this is going to take me killing a lot of ads, which is going to be fairly painful. So, ads and mini bosses are going to spawn in, which is going to hurt like crazy. Avoid the solar blast with some cover.
Cabal reinforcements.
This is unfortunate. And maybe I'll get some heavy ammo from doing all these ads. Just don't launch me off the back of the wall, please. Again, watch your cover. Apparently these guys are immune to it. There's some heavy ammo. Ow, 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 ow. Burning. Don't stand in it. And again, if you got to play it this slow, it's probably going to be what some of you guys have to do. So just know that this is still an option. Whoa, buddy, get off me. So I got some heavy ammo. I want to get enough that I can just dump him down. So I'm going to work on the ads focused first. Leave the boss alone for a little bit. There's some more ammo over there. And there's some more as well. This should nearly fill up the clip so I can finish it off. Alright, we're up to 10. I want a little bit more because I want to finish it in one fell swoop. I don't have to think. Ow! Excuse you. It's not very nice. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy ammo out there now. That's good. I gotta go get to it, though. Where you at? Oh. Okay. He's going around. I'm going for the heavy, and then we're going full-on rally. Let me just go right through his solar beam of light that feels like I should just probably die from it. Alright, time to kill you now. This time you're going down. And done. There we go. Well, got it on round 2, so that's the big key. You want to kill him in one fell swoop, so when those bosses come out, you don't want to deal with it. So if you don't quite kill him, or you run out of ammo, save up your ammo, and do it slowly. And I got the hand cannon, so now I have to leave this in the run, even with the death, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm not sure what I got for a roll. Rampage and triple tap. Steady rounds, accurized rounds, true sight, hit mark, and range. Damn, that's a pretty good roll. Alright guys, well, that's how you can work on getting yourself the Warden's Law hand cannon and also soloing the Nightfall for the Warden of Nothing. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like down below. As I said, it does help me out a ton. Leave a comment. I do try and literally read all of them, so thank you guys for any of those. Love to say hey, chat. If you got any suggestions, builds, anything, all of those are in the comments. Share the information. I'm always down for that. You guys can find me on Twitch or Twitter as Ebontis, and then right here on YouTube as well. If you guys have not subscribed, please do so. I'll keep content like this, weekly resets, solo guides, updates, information, all that stuff coming to you guys as soon as I can. So, thank you guys for the support. Again, the channel growth has been amazing. It's all from you guys, so thank you, thank you. And wherever you guys are at around the world, whether it's good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, have an awesome day, have an awesome weekend, and Festival of Lost starts next week. So I will see you then. Man, I'll probably get Flashpoint, my long-form podcast, up for Sunday, so you guys can enjoy that one, something to listen to if you guys are doing some work around the house, or just need some background noise. So thank you guys as always again. Have an awesome one, and I'll see you soon.